Very good morning, my dear students. Myself is Netu and I am your science teacher. So let us continue the continuous part. So in the last class, we study about the parasites. So in this today's class, we shall study about the insectivorous plants. See, my dear students, so insectivorous plants means these are some plants which can trap insects and digest them for their nutrition. So insectivorous plants means, see, these are the plants which will trap the insects. Whatever the insects that come and sit on that plant, so they will trap it. Understand? So they will trap it and digest them for their nutrition. Digest them and they will consume it. They will have it. They will eat it. Understands? So they will, by consuming it, they will grow. So those plants will grow and they will continue their life by consuming the insects and other organisms. Whatever the organisms come and sit on that, plants will be consumed, will be trapped by these plants. So coming for the examples of these insectivorous plants are Nepenthes. See here the first picture, Nepenthes, Broconia reducta. So on the next one, fly paper traps. So next one, Drosera. Next one, the Venus flytrap. Aldrovenda viscum. So bladder traps, Utricularia. Next, Serratia. So these are the insectivorous plants. So coming for the insectivorous plants, so these plants are green in color. So these plants are green in color but lack of nitrogen elements. So these plants are green in color but there will be a lack of nitrogen elements. To overcome these problems, these plants eat nitrogen. Understand, my dear students? So these plants were lacking nitrogen, hence they will eat, they consume the other insects. Hence they are called as insectivorous plants. So we call them as insectivorous plants. So these have a specialized leaves and the apex which forms a lid that can open. So that forms a lid and that can open and close the mouth of the pitcher. So they can catch the pitcher. There are hairs inside the pitcher which are used to entangle the insects. See here in the picture you can see the different insectivorous plants, pitcher plants, bladderworts, sundew plants, Venus flytrap. So this is the picture plant. You can see this. So it is the shape of the jug here. So you see what happens when an insect comes into the picture looking for syrup fluid in it. So then whenever it enters the lid, whenever it enters to the lid closes, then the insect is trapped here. See, the insect is trapped here. You just see it, the plant secretes enzymes. So it secretes the enzyme and the plant will that insect will get digested. Coming for the bladderworts. See here again coming in this bladderwort, the same thing will happen. See, so there will be opening mouth there. So whenever the insect come and sit, see here the insect is coming near that bladderworts. So it just enter it by searching of the syrup. So the hinged door opens, the insect is sucked into the vacuum created by the bladder. So the insect after removing that enzymes, it will be digested. So this is sundew plant. So in the sundew plants, how will be the process means? See here. So look at the picture carefully. So we have that hair-like structures. You can see that. So these are the hair-like structure. Whenever, see that hair-like structure will trap it. Insect sits on the tentacles. Whatever that hair-like structures we have. So then the leaf fold over the insects. The insect is caught and it will be digested by receiving all the enzymes from then it will be trapped. Coming for the Venus flytrap. Here also the same thing happening. The insect, whenever it sits on it, so it will be trapped by that plant and it will fold it. So again, after sucking all the blood, also sucking all the enzymes and all the parts, then only the leaves will be opened. See here in this picture, insects sit on the blades close with a snap, the blades open for use. After the insect is digested is about 10 days. It takes nearly 10 days. So whenever it comes in the middle, it will be trapped and it will be closed. You can see that these are the insectivorous plants. So these insectivorous plants are capable of living in low nutrient areas. So they can survive in the low nutrients areas. They get their nutrients from the insects whatever they eat. So they will make a crush of that insect and they will receive the thing. Coming for the diagram of this, so see here in the Nepenthes plant, in the Nepenthes is a, or we call as a picture plant. So the parts of this picture plant will be, see here this is the inner wall. So we will mentioning that lid base, neck, peristome, so tendrils. This is the picture body that the fluid will be filled by sucking of that fluid only that insects will come near that. So this is the inner wall. So this is the inner wall. So this is the lid tip. Whenever the insect enters into that area, the lid will be closed. So did you understand, my dear students, regarding this insectivorous plants? Since these can synthesize their own food but fulfill their nitrogen deficiency. So as I said, there will be a lack of nitrogen content in this insectivorous plants. Even they can prepare their own food, but because of the deficiency of the nitrogen, so they will have to depend upon the other animals like insects for their food. So therefore we call them as a partial heterotrophs. So we call them as a partial heterotrophs. So in today's class we explained about the insectivorous plants. So how they works, how they will trap the insects and how they will consume it. So did you understand, my dear students? So coming for the insectivorous plants definitions, the plants which can trap insects and digest them for their nutrition, we call them as a insectivorous plants. Coming for the examples of the insectivorous plants, pitcher plants, sundew, Venus flytrap and bladderwort. So these are the examples. So and hence we also call this insectivorous plants as a partial heterotropics or heterotrophs plants. Okay, my dear students, I hope you all understand today's class. So we will continue in the next class saprotrophs, saprophytes in the next class. Thank you.